G'day, I'm Will.
Woo, how good is this?
And this is Luce.
Let's do it!
And together we are travelling around Australia in our 1987 Toyota hiace named Joey.
Oh, no way.
It's such a nice day.
Follow along to see these roads we roam.
Letting down the tyres.
Yeah, she's about 20 k's of ridiculously deep corrugated road. Got to do it there and back, so make the ride a little bit softer on ourselves. Alright, so let the tyres down. Time to head over to Python Pools and see if we can hunt down a place to camp the night. It's going to be pretty slow going still over this rough road, but we've had a bit of tucker, we've fueled ourselves up, and now it's time to get in and hit the road. Let's do this.
Let's go.
It's fun.
Woo!
Oh,
It's so quiet.
oh, I've stopped rattling. That was 10 k's of 10 k's of hell. That was.
That's probably the worst, I reckon, the worst corrugations we've had
ever.
so far on this trip. They were pretty deep, and we thought about turning around about 3 or 4 times. So
Yeah.
we made it. I read some reviews and everyone was like, it's only 10 k's and then it gets to bitumen again. So
But yeah. Oh, not only is the road nice, but the view's just gotten a lot better now too.
it
So.
has.
Well, Python Pool, you are stunning. But do I think it was worth the rattle and the chaos of that drive in? Oh, probably not. Still probably worth seeing once, but I don't know about coming back. What do you reckon, love?
Oh, we're just in the wrong time of the year. It's not flowing at all, so you can't swim.
Yeah.
It's just dead still water.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. When the waterfall's going, I feel like it would be really nice and you can have a swim because the water's moving, but...
And it'll be a bit greener as well. It is a bit dry and hot, but still happy we're here. It's a beautiful little place. I'll just duck down out of the wind. There is another walk you go on here called the Cameleers Track, so I think we'll come back tomorrow morning and give that one a crack. We're just gonna head off to camp. We'll find a place to camp, sleep the night off because it is later on in the afternoon, and we'll go and do that, the Mount Herbert walk as well tomorrow, and yeah, we'll go on a little adventure and see what else this side of the national park has to offer. 4-wheel drive only, they reckon. I'll take the caution. I've thrown on some all-terrain shoes and we'll I think we'll just go for a walk first, see if it's worth pushing old Joseph any further. Well, I've made it. So yeah, it didn't seem too bad of a track. Definitely with a slow and steady pace and a bit of wheel placement, we shouldn't have a problem at all, really. My only real concern with this track and the camera probably doesn't show it up too much, but this island that runs in the center of the wheel track here, we've got like a little air ram that runs down below the front bumper bar, and it tends to, because it hangs down a bit lower than anywhere else in the vehicle, it likes to scrape on things. So we'll have a look. I still reckon it should be right though. Silly me, I got halfway back, realised I've left me water bottle down at the water pool. Oh well, we'll get on the trot. We'll try and pick the pace up, I suppose. So after all that, we've decided to stay here in this spot, and it's not really a loss because it's just beautiful and open. Our main concern with not going down not only was the possible wear and tear on our not a four-wheel drive Joey, but I think the wind's just going to be a little bit more forgiving here. And when you really need your luxury of having the pop top up, wind is definitely the most important factor for finding a half decent camp for the night, that's for sure. But how's this to finish the day? We've got some colourful pasta. We had some leftover stroganoff, so we'll hook into this and call it a day. So one of the major aspects of maintenance, especially when driving an old van, is just constantly checking to make sure everything in the engine bay's the way it should be. Every couple of days in the morning before we go anywhere, I'll always check engine and transmission oil, make sure we've got plenty of coolant. One thing we've had problems with quite a bit is the ignition system, so I'll go and just follow the lines for it and make sure I don't see any obvious problems there. Yeah, just a quick go over, make sure it's all looking right, and that helps just get us that little bit further when we need it most. So we're here, a cracking morning in Millstream National Park. You know, it's pretty early, but the sun is already just smashing down.
Oh yeah.
But we've got a couple of hikes to do today, so we'll boot up, slip, slop, slap, and we'll get into it.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm eating my words right now. We've just come back to Python Pools for a quick look now that the sun is, you know, dead ahead at 12 o'clock, and it's completely different. They've got the awesome red colour showing up in the rock, and the water, even though it's green, it's a nice green. 10 times more spectacular than late yesterday afternoon. So, you know, it even looks more inviting. So we'll do this Cameleers Lookout Trail walk, and then we might even come back for a dip.
If I'd learned anything from any of the last hikes that we've done, is that Will should not be leading the way, especially on a track. Come back here, the track is here. Especially on a track where I've read reviews that it can get a little unclear at some point. At the moment it looks pretty good, but...
It's a good thing. I'll get experimental.
No, please don't. We've only got a little bit of water. We don't need to go on some little adventure. Not too far anyway. I'm a mountain goat. Up here. It was a very, very hot walk. We're probably at the wrong time of the year to be hiking, but we did it. It wasn't that long. And now we just got to go back down. But it's a beautiful view up here.
All right, a little bit that way. Go straight now. And turn in. All right, come forward. A little bit of that way. Yep. Yeah, you're all right. Steer in that way a bit. Yep. Now slowly. All right, just reverse a little bit. Righto. turn to the left. Slowly, slowly. Got him. Four-wheel driving.
Woohoo!
You go, girl. Hug that as far as you can. Without scratching the fresh paint. You're right. Ah, the shit you gotta do. Pretty cruisy, 600 meters straight up. We've done worse though, haven't we?
Yeah, this one should be alright. I'm letting Will take the lead on this one again, but it's pretty obvious it just goes straight up, so we can't get lost, right?
Well, that was an intense 30 seconds. Woo, how good is this?
Definitely chose the wrong line.
Come on, I thought you just got good at four-wheel driving.
A mountain goat.
Lock the hubs in and full send.
I'm trying to hold my hat on.
Alright, we're back down at the base of Mount Herbert after our excruciating 10-kilometre walk. Nah, just a quick and easy one.
It says 25 minutes return.
Yeah, well.
We did that in 2 minutes, I reckon.
It's pretty cruisy.
It's very steep, like it would take you a long time if you needed to like take a break.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll smash our little lunchtime salad.
Look how yummy it looks.
Pretty good. But yeah, now we just got to go back over that 10 kilometres of hell. Rattle everything up. I've got to be careful when we have a beer later on tonight because the can might explode after being rattled around. But yeah, we're going to go back over that dirt road, jump back on the highway and shoot down to the Millstream. There's like a homestead and information centre and a camp down there, but we'll have a look. I think there's what's it, range pool,
Deep range
pool or something.
I think the homestead's closed at the moment because we're in the off season, but we'll just go have a little sticky beak anyway and see what happens.
Yeah, there's a pool. We might go for a fish.
Yep.
Yeah, let's dig in. Abruptly, paradise speak just ends. Alright, now we cruise at 15 k's an hour for 10 kilometres.
Yay!
Do the maths, it takes 4 years.
Accurate.
Is it really all that inviting?
I think I'm just being a bit precious because I don't like anything touching my feet. It's a beautiful spot though.
Yeah, it is nice. And they've got like gas barbecues and everything here. Pretty awesome, the fish life just here on the step. All these little fish, I don't know what they are. Obviously a bit easier to spot. There's a bunch of catfish of a decent size, so I think I'm gonna go grab the fishing rod, flick in a bit deeper and see if there's any, you know, monolithic creatures lurking under the water. Should be cool.
You got something on?
We're on.
What is it?
Right, it doesn't feel too big. Ooh, it wants to have a crack. It's going for the reeds. It's coming out. Trying to get out of it. Yeah, it's
Oh, that's alright, at least you got something. A little fighting fish, eh?
you got a bit of strength to it. Good size. There we go. We actually got something.
Put him back. There we go.
What a beautiful way to finish a relatively full-on day actually. I'm pooped.
I know.
And hungry.
Very hungry.
So we're just gonna go find a camp, cook up some tucker and hit the sack, I think. It's been a big day.
And we've got a big day of driving tomorrow as well. We're hitting the Rio Tinto rail access track.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a long day of very corrugated driving again.
See how we go.
Catch ya.
Peace out.
Sayonara.
Okay, bye. What a way to start the morning, eh?
It was beautiful.
Yeah, sitting there watching the sunrise on the cliff. It was nice. Anyway, bit of fuel and head down to Tom Price. We're going to go via the Rio Tinto access road, which is a little dirt road that runs along a big train track down to Tom Price. You do have to get a permit to drive on it. It is free. It's just like an online course kind of thing. But yeah, we'll just try and extend Joey's range a little bit and smash out a couple of hard Ks, I suppose. Well, we've made it back to the bitumen.
Joey's burping.
He's got a lot of coolant settling down at the moment. It's been running pretty hot. But have a go at him. Dirty little bastard, isn't he? Joey, you're filthy. Clean up your act. Well done.
We did it.
We did it.
Alright, we've just been on the Rio Tinto track and we've got quite a lot of dust in the van. We're sweeping it all out on the floor.
Rest of the day cleaning, I think.
I think so too. Let's give this a go with the wipe. Oh my god.
I don't even want to know what the cupboards are like.
I know, I think we're going to be finding dust everywhere for a while.